Retribution.
Oh yeah, the new Dead to Rights game, baby, for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
The long-anticipated sequel.
Actually, Retribution is a reimagining of the original Dead to Rights by Volatile Games.
Oh, well, you know, it's about time, frankly.
Yeah, we really needed to reboot this franchise.
Yeah.
That hadn't been out in like 4 years or something.
So Jack Slate's a fan of baseball?
Yeah, and this is how violent this game is. That's the adjust
I remember
brightness
this.
screen. Yeah, we did a let's like demo this or let's fail game.
Just the loading screen alone lets you know this is going to be badass as hell.
And also, I'm playing it on hardest difficulty, but we're not 100%ing the game, and we're gonna learn more about that.
All right, too much backtracking to get items.
I guess let's watch this cutscene. Do we have to be quiet for this? I don't know.
Yeah, we can talk and delete the audio later.
Sure.
Hey, this is the fuck who had us run out of Chinatown. Let's thank him personally.
You look all fucked up, man. We're gonna fuck you up even
He's
more.
alone. This little doggy's not around to help him.
Yeah, where is that fucking mud of yours? Off chasing fire trucks? Or is he off humping some guy's leg?
I actually do not like fire trucks very much, thank you.
What did I do, Shadow?
Go ICP!
Bye, Brandon Lee.
Go get him, boy.
So in the first big difference between the old game and this one, we can now control Shadow, who is a crossbreed of an Alaskan Husky and a bear.
Yeah.
Shadow one-hit kills everything.
Shadow only understands basic commands.
This city's gonna burn!
we'll be getting into that in a bit. Alright, so Shadow can also bite people's balls, which I'm doing right now.
Right, I do recall that very vividly.
Yeah, there's even an Xbox achievement for it, and I assume a PSN trophy called Scrotality.
That's right, Scrotality.
You can also hold down the left trigger to make Shadow sniff, which will highlight all enemies and allies on screen.
Right. And how do you mark your territory on the dead bodies?
Believe it or not, that actually comes into play around Chapter 7 or 8. Anyway, So yeah, I guess right now, none of these guys are noticing the big giant monster dog killing all their friends, so...
They're all aiming for Jack right now?
Basically. Alright, this guy's now at least wising up and aiming for Shadow.
Who's a good...
You can actually die as Shadow, too. They didn't, like, you know... Now, sometimes with animals, they'll, like, kind of tone that down a bit.
Right.
But not here, friend.
So this has your basic health regeneration model of combat?
Yeah, you're gonna find Dead to Rights is a lot like Gears of War, a lot of modern, like, third-person shooter type of things. Shadow's supposed to be what sets it apart, but...
How? Until Shadow gets a gun in Chapter 8.
You're about to get executed.
Gonna need your help here, Shadow.
Yeah. Were they saying that Shadow was going to get executed, or Jack was?
I don't know, honestly.
Because there were a lot more clever things they could say if it was Shadow.
Well, at this
like,
point,
it's time to put you down.
Right, yeah. Or like, somebody get him a doggy treat.
He's got more bark than bite.
Allegedly, there's a bug in the game where Shadow, if an enemy throws a live grenade, Shadow will fetch it and bring it back to Jack, killing them both. I personally have never seen that bug, though.
That's a shame.
I know, that would have made some neat videos, but so instead, just let's watch him rip out a guy's throat.
Yeah, good.
Hey, what do you know? We completed our first mission of the game.
A great reimagining of Chapter 1 from the original.
There is very little between,
Oh, what? That was the whole prologue.
That was the prologue.
Good establishing.
Yeah, no, I really feel like I'm in their world now.
Now I'm ready.
The world of Grant City is alive with feral dogs / wolves.
Shadow, you earned this gold badge.
And now
we rubbed some steak on it, so...
Strikebreaker. The best thing to do when you're, like, bleeding like that and you've been shot at is just drink it off, by the way. That's healthy.
Kill. Oh, wait. That's been his only line of dialogue so far, right?
That's a woman, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's supposed to be the female love interest, I think.
For Shadow or Jack?
Have you seen the news? Do you know how many times I had to show my ID to get here? Jack, people are looking for you.
Yeah. All the wrong people.
Jesus, Jack. You look terrible.
Afraid my badge doesn't have the power it used to.
My God, your shoulder.
It's nothing.
This is serious. What the hell happened to you? Where's Shadow? Oh. Here, boy. What have you two been up to?
He's always been a poor judge of character.
You need to end this, Jack. Whatever all this is, reach out to the department. Let them help you.
There is no department. Not anymore. Everything on TV, it's a lie. You want the truth? I'll tell you the truth.
I think you can handle the truth.
The truth is that I am Jack's late bitch.
This is Marla Bales, GC News, reporting from Temple Tower. We have just learned that a vicious gang of armed thugs have taken a number of hostages on the 15th and 97th floors. We have yet to hear a list of their demands or any other form of contact. The attackers interrupted a live broadcast debate hosted by Julian Temple, the owner of Temple Networks, on the increase of violent crime within the city.
Like C-SPAN's viewership goes way up.
What the hell? Excuse me, do you know who I am? You did get that.
I knew things were bad when I heard over the squawker that Captain Ines was in charge of the scene.
I'm still not getting an answer. For the love of God, someone get me talking to these guys.
Guys around the precinct called Ines the Shark. Seemed to me he was swimming backwards and drowning.
No, Detective Slade, we don't need Vice down here interfering.
It looks like you need all the help you can get. Where's the negotiator? Where's SWAT?
Look, I'm waiting on a cup. Listen, Slade, I'm doing the negotiating.
Doesn't negotiation require a two-way conversation? How many are up there? Do you know? How many hostages? How many hostage takers?
Do we have any shooters covering the balcony? Look, we're gonna sit tight and wait for backup. Understand?
No! Oh, gee! Fuck! Listen! These fuckers don't want to talk in this! Wait's over! You gonna make a move or not?
We'll hold back, establish communication lines, and listen to their demands, and then we'll wait for backup. This is Police Captain Ines. Please pick up the phone.
I'm swimming backwards and
Send
drowning,
SWAT
alright.
to back me up if they ever show. I'm giving you a direct order, Detective. You go in there. I'm taking your shield and your gun.
Thanks for setting up that cliche for me.
Here. You point it in that direction, and you pull this to make it go bang. Feel free to point it at a
gun.
bad guy.
Everything in
If
this
you
game
ever
is huge.
end up facing one.
Oh. Burn.
Looks like he went from a shark to a tadpole.
You can do that?
Yes.
Save the hostages.
With the resources at
Oh, you run
GCPD's
fast.
disposal, a building like Temple Tower could never be secured. It's too big, too open. Whatever these guys had planned, they'd planned it well.
There is, like, no plan involved in what's going on today, as you'll see soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe.
Now, so, we're going to be introduced to our enemies in a moment. The Union.
Not unions.
And the weird thing is, this is I think this is actually a literal union of laborers.
I had no idea they worked like this.
We're introduced to our new melee combat system, which is multi-directional and pretty much means if there's a guy behind you, you're just gonna get hit.
Nice work on that achievement.
Thank you. That's the heavyweight achievement. You get
It looked very difficult to get.
you get that for 50 strafe dodges cumulatively.
Oh,
So you can do like the grab move from the first game, like to take him hostage, and Jack handcuffs them and like bends them over, kinda.
yeah. And also the one-liner fatality.
Yeah. Yes. Also the one-liner fatality.
Good.
Jack doesn't have as big a repertoire this time around, though. So there's a lot of repeats.
Oh, good.
Also, he has infinite handcuffs. And here's our first mini-boss.
Oh yeah, this guy.
A fat homeless guy.
I'm from the HR department.
I think he meant his man boobs there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, there's our counter, which I like barely ever use in this game.
Nice.
Alright, so taking the place of the John Woo style disarm kills of the last game now are takedowns, which are just kind of sufficiently more brutal
The guy
fatality
was
sort of
carrying an
moves.
earpiece. I figured that it would come in handy. Give me some advance warning. Hey, it's okay. I'm a cop. Any word on 15?
No, but I managed to see a dozen of them before they shut down the security cameras. Probably got about 6 or so hostages. And from 97 on up, I saw a lot more.
The 97th is the TV studio, right? What's above that?
That's Mr. Temple's
How do I
penthouse.
know that?
I think some of them got in through the private helipad on top of the building.
Okay. How do I get up to 15?
They locked off all the elevators, but I managed to keep one open. It'll take you to the 15th floor.
Okay, it's all right. Just keep sending any civilians out to the barricade. And then get yourself to safety.
That desync, I swear to God, is in the original game.
Explosives don't work like that.
Please help them.
So unbelievably, even though they blew up an elevator, we're actually going to be taking the fucking elevator up.
Oh, good.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard.
Well, that's what Jack Slate heard, and by God, he's gonna do it.
You kept one open for me? Alright. Nothing has happened in the past few minutes to change my assessment of that. Huh. I'm just gonna watch myself on TV.
I'd heard of the Union before. They were a blue collar.
You a little nervous there?
Out to smash every brick between the haves and the have-nots. But even with members overflowing the old docks and scrapyards in Milton, they never really had a plan. And this was too organized. I didn't buy it.
I didn't buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it.
Oh, Fallout guy, where are you bringing that girl?
What's that caveman doing?
GCPD! Down on the ground!
Down on the ground, you shot him in the face. At least give him a chance to comply.
So now disarming is like a timing mini-game kind of thing.
Stay on the ground!
You disarmed his face. Went from the rest of his body. Good work.
Once you disarm, if you like, wait a second, well, there you go. You get a nice juicy headshot.
It's effective, I'll give it that.
Also, time slows down, which kind of becomes like a gameplay thing, because then you have time to readjust for the next guy. And if you're shooting sort of wildly, you'll know if you got him at the headshot.
A nice disarm, by the way.
Thank you very much. Did you like my disarm?
You disarmed gravity from his body.
I tried to disarm that TV, but it didn't go so well. Yeah, disarming is fun. Now we're attempting a move I like to call peaceful negotiation.
Right. I think those will, well...
That's called diplomacy.
You did get them to see your side.
Right, yeah, see?
They have no room to argue.
He's a skillful debater, Jack Slate.
Yeah.
Most of my strategy in this game, and it is pretty effective, involves just running into gunfire and killing people.
Well, that just seems in character for Jack.
It really does, yeah. We're going to be murdering about 1,000 people by the end of this game.
My hardened skin weave does not like these gunshots.
Oh, come on. Ow, the last fucking shot.
Oh.
I'll just run up and punch him.
Well, this
Whatever.
works too, I guess.
Ugh.
Disarm some of your bones.
The problem is, too, the controls for throwing a guy are very close to the controls for grabbing him, like, and holding onto him, so you're gonna see a lot of missed throws here. No, dude, I'm right here.
Hey, that's annoying. Stop it.
There we go.
Good.
The way the arms work in the game is you have, like, one light weapon and one heavy weapon at all times, so just, like a sidearm and a machine gun, basically.
Right, so when you say this is a reimagining of the first game, it just... everything's different, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
It has nothing in common with the original whatsoever.
It's got Jack Slate and Grant City and Shadow. That's about it.
There are strip club QuickTime events involved.
There are no more strip club QuickTime events. That manly looking woman who's a paramedic named Faith, that's the best we're getting here.
Oh. Well, Faith, that's a stripper name.
Yeah, right? That works, kind of.
Sort of.
Yeah. Oh, look, we got a new disarm, or takedown, rather. Oh.
Man, Jack Slate did not like that guy's sternum.
Right. I mean, I don't really like the takedowns as much as the disarms. I like the disarms better. They were, like, more fanciful. It was, like, this weird Cirque du Soleil stuff. So, the theme of Dead to Rights, the original, was, oh, wait, here's one.
What the...
Oh, well, he threw him up against, like, straight up in the air. That would have looked so much better over the side.
Yeah.
We won't see this fuckers can't ignore us now. Not unless they want more blood on their hands. We're splattered all over the site.
Reloading!
Damn right. When the union's got something to say, people are gonna listen.
Fuck, that hurt!
I don't think there's much of the Union left at this point.
You've noticed, too, you can also blind fire. But
Yeah.
since they give you the cursor to aim with anyway, like, it's
Not
kind of
really
like...
that blind.
Yeah. They jigger it around a little so to make it, you know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
can't accurately do that, but it's still a pretty viable thing to do.
I'm here to avenge my identical twin brother!
I'll just hide here. He can't see me there. Oh.
He died exactly like his brother did.
Exactly 2 bullets whizzed right by your head. Now, I guess now's a good time to tell you, there's kind of a bug in Dead to Rights where if you die and restart at a new checkpoint, you'll be just facing some random direction, which means for certain, like, scenes when I have to retry a cut point, you know, I have to do this fade in, fade out thing.
Oh shit, oh Jesus, oh
To make it look alright.
You're saying
Anyway,
the QA process for this game may not have been perfect?
now we're learning bullet time, or otherwise known as focus mode, and as you can see I did a pretty
Yeah.
awful...
Save the hostage by firing a lot of bullets in the hostage's direction.
Exactly. We're gonna make this nice and safe for the hostages.
Oh, I thought that was another hostage running at you for a second. But I guess not.
No. It doesn't really matter at this point.
I like the little icon for the QuickTime event. It's just hands ripping something in half.
I like how we just let the body down at that point. Like,
Yeah.
I've done enough here.
Yeah, I'm through.
It's already a closed casket funeral at this point. I don't want to be obscene.
Ow, my shoulder!
Why is and he's still running toward me? He's like, I can pull this out.
I can headbutt him. He won't shoot me there.
That's another thing too. If you shoot people anywhere but the head, it like doesn't affect them at all.
Right.
They're just like fine with it. So I think pretty soon we're gonna learn a move that I never ever use in the entire game, where you can run between pieces of cover that are parallel to each other.
I thought you were gonna say it was the running away move.
No, Jack doesn't really need to do that. He just kind of, you know.
Right. Well, you said you never used it, so I was just assuming.
Right. There it is, yeah. See, that's his... That, I think it's like 1 of 2 times you're going to see this in the entire Let's Play.
Everybody in this game has the speed of a cheetah.
Oh, yeah, no, they're really fast, and they just soak bullets. I will say, hard mode is the only... It plays like normal mode. Jack can, like, take ridiculous amounts of bullet and explosive damage. And we'll see it later on, but as you saw on like the Let's Fail, if you watch that, like Jack can take a rocket to the face, and that's actually fine.
I do recall that, yeah.
Yeah, and that even on hard difficulty, that is still true.
It looks like Fatale Magazine lost a subscriber.
And now for the Union heavy support. This looks like a boss, but this is actually how Dead to Rights introduces new enemy types. So this is the Union, which again I am pretty sure it turns out is a labor union. Actually has like a rocket launcher display. We're just gonna hang by this plant for a minute.
Just check the office decor.
At this point I said fuck my health and just went for it. And hey, guess
Succeeded?
what? Yeah, it kind of worked actually. I think the headshots actually regenerated Jack's wounds. Like murder just makes him better.
Is that guy just staring at you?
Yeah, he was. I think he was in awe of that.
What is he gonna do next?
Whoa. Alright, now...
What did you say?
I don't know. We'll have to review that at some point. We'll hear it again, don't worry.
Looks like it's time for you guys to secede. From living.
Oh, Jack, why? Miss? That's the woman, by the way, that we saved, but, you gonna get up, or?
Oh, there's a tornado drill going on right now.
There's one more enemy. Give me that gun.
Oh my God, you saved me. Thank you, officer. Thank you. You've got to get to the 97th floor. They're holding Temple and the others captive in the broadcast studio. I have my executive security pass. I can get you access to an elevator, but you'll need to move fast.
That's some great voice acting there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, let me try that again. That is some great voice acting there.
Hurry, Jack.
So that's the first half of Chapter 1.
Nice.
How you feel about this game? You think we're going to be in for a good time?
I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.